Where were we? ठीक है. Yeah. So we're talking about perceived threat. ठीक है. Perceived threat. Perceived threat is basically what do you think about the disease itself? As in, do you feel you could, for example, क्या बोलेंगे? Do you feel that it is severe for you in the sense not we're not going to talk about ये इसकी बात नहीं कर रहा perceived severity की बात नहीं कर रहा right इसकी perceived vulnerability की बात भी नहीं कर रहा ठीक है I'm talking about basically the overall threat right if you were to get it ठीक है are you gonna die ठीक है so basically is it threatening for your existence or not right that's perceived threat so let's suppose okay, and this could be an external factor because you know what the certain strain of coronavirus not killing people new strain of coronavirus killing people certain strain not transmitted certain strain transmittable right anything that can alter your for example beliefs, right? And that could be one of them is perceived threat. For example, do you feel that now it is threatening your existence or not? ठीक है. Now, क्या कहते हैं? Now these beliefs, right? For example, this is what you believed about you yourself when you yourself along with the disease, right? This is you yourself along with the disease. This is things that can change or make your belief, right? And these are beliefs that actually are responsible for you taking actions, right? Now, ultimately, हमारा जो decision making है यहाँ पे आता है. What's the benefit of going to a treatment? What's the cost or what's the क्या कहते हैं, hindrance of going to a treatment, right? So there are certain beliefs about a treatment as well, ठीक है ना? But there's also certain beliefs about the disease as well, right? So there's two aspects. हमारा जो rational choice थी उसके अंदर I don't think we talked about the what people talk about think about the disease. I think we just talked about what people think about this treatment, right? But health belief model के अंदर is also going to talk about the things that you believe about the disease. तीन है. It's also going to talk about things that can change your beliefs. So ultimately, health belief model looks kind of like this, right? So like you have your individual belief about the disease, right? इसके अंदर वो तीन आएंगे, severity and self-efficacy and वो वाला perceived severity and susceptibility, right? इसके अंदर modifying factors हैं, and this is the beliefs that you have about the treatment. So health belief model के अंदर ये चीजें हैं. Now, I don't think you guys remember, but in the first chapter एक सवाल था. पहले chapter के अंदर there was this one question जब हम वो कर रहे थे, सेफर्ड का delay कहाँ गया यार? हाँ, सेफर्ड का delay कर रहे थे. There was this one question कि you know what, is there any other theory which can explain why people uh, delay seeking treatments, right? I think वो वाला question था इस experiment के बिल्कुल end में. Yeah, one other model. So one other model could be a health belief model. This theory can also tell us why people delay seeking treatment, right? For example, if any of the beliefs are there that can influence the delay, for example, if you feel that, you know what, the severity of the disease isn't that severe, or you feel that you more likely to get the disease, right? Or you feel that, you know what, you yourself can handle the disease अच्छी तरीके से, so you won't go to a doctor. So self-efficacy होने की वजह से you will not go to a doctor. Self-efficacy, if you feel that, oh, there's nothing I can do, I need to go to a doctor, then you'll go to a doctor and delay कम होगा. Modifying factors, for example, I don't know your modifying factors can क्यों है, this is the belief about treatment. So the cues, the modifying factors नहीं होगा, yeah, I think ये वो होगा, like cues to action. Uh, likelihood of taking action. So perceived benefits, cost and benefit of the treatment also will kind of influence whether you take the action now or take the action बाद में. ठीक है. All right. They have also given a rational choice as another possible answer as well. Okay, bhai, you can take a treatment or not take a treatment depending upon just the cost and benefit of the treatment itself. So health belief model can be applied here yahan pe, and also the rational choice theory can be applied here in yahan pe, right? So I'm just saying this is sometimes weird how Cambridge can be. that sometimes they're just going to be one dimensional, and so in some questions they're going to accept answers from all around the world. But again, just for knowledge, ऐसे भी question आ सकते हैं. So health belief model is this. Health belief model specifically के क्या सवाल आएगा? They're going to ask about कि भाई ये इनके belief क्या होते हैं health belief model के. So हम बस health belief model का total जो belief है उनके बारे में one line definition याद कर लेना और basically summary description याद कर लेना, right? Yes, you may be asked to apply it on a situation. For example, how one of these beliefs apply to non-adherence of medical advice. So medical advice दी गई. So you might feel that अगर self-efficacy है, that person is saying feels that they can handle the disease on their own, so they might not adhere and they will do whatever they might think is fit. Or for example, यहाँ पे लिखा है कि for example, जो cost and benefit वाला है, they feel the cost of following a doctor's advice is more, so perceived barriers ज़्यादा है. So they're not gonna follow a doctor's advice. So you may be asked to apply this on a practical scenario, ठीक है ना? But this is what health belief model is. One, weakness and strength to health belief model. Well, the strength and weakness is that strength is applicable, ठीक है ना? It does look at multiple factors, as in was the modifying, was the likelihood. So it's holistic as well क्योंकि बहुत सारी चीजें देख रहा है. So many angles से चीजें study कर रहा है. Number two, it is applicable in the sense कि if a person is not taking adherence, so you will likely know which area to target. For example, if there's a problem with individual perception, or whether there's a problem with your treatment, how you shape it, this model can exactly let you know कि मसला कहाँ पे आ रहा है, and you can address that issue specifically. बंदे के साथ मसला है तो obviously तुम्हें modifying factors के ऊपर काम करना पड़ेगा. अगर treatment के साथ मसला है तो obviously तुम्हें अपना treatment थोड़ा बेहतर shape करना पड़ेगा, right? So this is applicable in its entirety. What are the weaknesses? For example, इसके अंदर क्या हो सकता है कि this is basically a theory. There's no research done on it, right? So rational choice has a research on it. दो तो हम कर चुके हैं, बाकी बहुत सारे उन्होंने हेल्थ बिलीफ मॉडल का कोई अपना रिसर्च खुद बहुत नहीं है, तो is applicable as a theory. Practically we don't know, there's no research evidence backing it up, ठीक है ना? Also यहाँ पे क्या होता है कि this is also going to talk about medical doctors, right? अब नॉन एडियरेंस नॉन एडियरेंस तो बेसिकली आपका हर हेल्थ केयर प्रैक्टिशनर के साथ हो सकता है. हमारे जो रिलीजियस या स्पिरिचुअल हीलर्स होते हैं, राइट, वो हेल्थ बिलीफ मॉडल के अंदर एक्सप्लेन नहीं किए गए. दिस ओनली एक्सप्लेन्स द डॉक्टर पेशेंट वाले डॉक्टर्स. फॉर एग्जाम्पल कुछ लोग शायद स्पिरिचुअल वाले हीलर्स के पास जाते हैं, वहां पे कौन से हेल्थ बिलीफ मॉडल अप्लाई हो रहे हैं हमें नहीं पता. दिस ओनली लुक्स एट ट्रेडिशनल डॉक्टर, not the culture specific doctors. For example, Africa के अंदर which doctors होते हैं, tribal doctors होते हैं, यहाँ पे हमारे spiritual healers हैं, XYZ. So culture specific doctors को नहीं दिखता, it only looks like the main stream doctors, ठीक है? So health belief model, ठीक है ना? So basically evaluation can is holistic, is applicable, individual, situational. Well, this is individual, right? These are also individual, somewhat also situational हो सकता है. For example, क्या कहते हैं, their socio-economic status might be situational, or the married or not, demographic factors की बात करो, that could be situational, right? For example, what's the individual perception about, वो individual debate के अंदर आएगा. So is both in that sense. कल्चर वाइज की मैं बात कर दी. So that is the health belief model for now, ठीक है? Is there any other clarification that you require me for the health belief model? Yeah, अभी तक clear health belief model.